Hello, everyone, and welcome back to XoomMD Podcast Corner. I'm Adil Saad, the commercial growth lead at XoomMD. At XoomMD, one of the things we enjoy most is helping physicians share their expertise beyond the clinic. That's exactly what the series is about, bringing expert insights to your patients. Today, I'm delighted to be joined by Dr. Asma Faisal. Dr. Asma Faisal has spent nearly 35 years working across medicine, education, management, administration, and leadership. And today, we're talking about something almost everyone seems to suffer from. Not diabetes, not hypertension, not even traffic. We're talking about I'm tired. Students are tired, doctors are tired, parents are tired, people working from home are tired. I am tired. And somehow, even people who sleep 8 hours can wake up exhausted. So, I really wonder, Dr. Asma, is being tired all the time just part of a modern lifestyle, or are we doing something wrong?
Thank you so much, Adil. I'm really happy to join this podcast series and kind of an interview also. But definitely, this tired generation is doing something which the previous generations were not doing. Don't you think that we didn't have the deadlines, we didn't have the stress of family, the work, and the education? Everything was there, but we
Yeah,
still were not using this phrase, I am tired. So even in the morning, they are tired. In the car, they are tired. So there is something which is very, very obvious, and everybody
yeah,
knows that we have screen time.
yeah,
And trust me on this, I am also really tired. Today I am tired because from the morning till the night, I am tired because I have no switch off button.
yeah,
So I don't think so that you have a switch off button also, because when you are not doing anything, you are watching screens and reels. So
yeah,
this is the main difference, that we have screen. We just change screens. We start with the mobile phone, then we go to the college, we switch to
yeah,
the iPads, then we go to the office, we switch to the smart screens, then the laptops, and there so. And
yeah,
when we are not doing any education's part, when we are not doing anything which is related to our education or work, then we are just watching reels and Insta and notifications and tring, 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 tring constantly. We are the notification, specifically you guys are. If you are a millennial, even then you are a notification generation. If you are a Gen Z, then even then, and if you have a Gen Alpha in your family,
yeah.
you can see that they start with their the iPads in the morning. So this is the major difference.
Perfect. And
We have
that's
switched
that's
to the screen. Yeah.
no, thank you, Dr. Asma. I completely agree with the fact that, especially Gen Alpha, their day starts with screens and their day ends with screens. I think
Yes.
my generation, I mean, what am I? I think I'm Gen Z. I'm the first Gen Z, 1997. I think we're the
Okay.
last of the lot that had a little bit of playtime in the parks and schools, but that also was taken over by screens eventually. Dr. Asma, when you look at how we live today, what are the biggest everyday habits contributing to constant fatigue?
What do you mean by that? Like, which are the things which are
So,
contributing to
like,
the constant fatigue?
yeah, so like everyday habits that contribute to constant fatigue in our daily lives.
Yes. Now, there is no gap in between our two schedules. Like if I'm sitting here right now talking to you, I'm sitting, okay?
Yeah,
And then, after this podcast, even then I'm sitting.
yeah,
Okay, and then after that job, even then I'm sitting. I have no time to find out that what am I eating. Whatever somebody brings here on the table, I'll eat. I'll not watch it. That is it healthy for me? Have I taken more carbs today in the morning? So why I'm taking again the carbs? So whatever is available, I'm eating. There is no time to walk. I just take lift for even going down towards the gravity, not even going up. So we are not basically utilizing the time in physical activity. We are not utilizing the time in selecting our food. We are not even sleeping. We are not doing anything which is actually contributing to our own health. we are building our profiles. We are decorating our CVs. Why?
Yeah,
Because we are doing so many things which are not contributing to health but contributing to our profiles.
that's true, Dr. Asma. Thank you for the answer. Dr. Asma, you've been watching patients and professionals for almost 35 years now. Um, in this time frame, what has changed most in the way people take care of themselves?
Previously, they used to visit doctors. They used to tell the exactly what is happening to their body,
Yeah,
exactly with the pointing finger that here I'm having pain, here I'm having burning, here. But now they are having the smartwatches, they are having the PubMDs, they are having excessive information, and they are having now, within last 2 3 years, they are having Chat GPT, which is their doctor, which is their mother, which is their father. And sometimes I should not be saying that it's the teacher, the even the God.
yeah,
They
that's
talk
true.
everything with the
Yeah,
chat GPT, with the Claude, with the Gemini, with the XYZ, and
mm,
uh, that particular AI tool tells exactly the same thing which is fed, or the prompt is fed to it. If the
yeah,
prompt is I'm having very very bad day, so now the prompt starts with the bad day. Exactly. And there is no clinical judgment. There is no doctor seeing the eye see. So it is not actually giving the exact data to get the exact answers. So they get vague information and then they build on it.
that's
When
true,
they
Dr.
go to
Asma.
the doctor,
Yeah,
they eat their doctor's brain,
yeah,
telling multiple things which doctor doesn't find important at that particular moment, seeing the clinical judgment.
yeah,
So I
that's
think
true.
the patients are too much aware, but this data information without any clinical interpretation is just just an expensive decoration we are having.
I mean, you actually answered my next question, which was about, do you think having more health information has actually made us healthier? So you answered that question already. Thank you, Dr.
No, no,
Asma.
we have. Look at this. Are you wearing the smartwatch right now?
My
No.
wife
Okay,
got rid
you
of the
have it.
smartwatch. Yes.
Okay, okay. So it's even better than that. So you can count your steps, you can count your
Yeah,
you can see your even blood oxygen level. But what are you going to do with this blood oxygen level? If you get up early in the morning, sometimes the oxygen level is low. Now you
yeah.
are alert. Oh my God, I am a 27 years old person and my oxygen is going low. I should go and get my,
My gym
XYZ
membership.
tests
Yeah,
done. Is it a
yeah,
right approach? Of course not. If you are fighting with your wife, and exactly at that time, if you check your BP will be high, but that doesn't mean you're a hypertensive patient.
yeah.
So this generation has become very unwise about their health. They have excessive information, but they don't know what to do with that information.
That's true. That's very true. Dr. Asma, one interesting thing
Yes.
about unhealthy habits is that none of them seem particularly dangerous in isolation. One late night doesn't hurt. One fast food meal doesn't hurt. Missing one
Yes.
workout doesn't hurt. So when do these small things become a problem?
When they are persistent, when you can
Mm,
differentiate between a normal tiredness, like you worked out, you're tired.
yeah, yeah,
But now you have taken shower, you have taken food, and now you are sitting with the family. Now still you are tired. So this can be actually very, very, suggestive of many things. Like I'll tell you, I have a list attached. It can be due to anemia. It can be due to thyroid functions. It can be due to many simple things which you just omit, which you just don't pay attention to, like like small missed schedules. Like in the morning, you got up and you were late to the office, and you are so stressed that there was no need to be stressed for. There was not meeting. But if you are so much stressed, it means your
yeah,
mental health is not actually in your control. You have million things unimportant things you're thinking about. So these are things, and when you sleep, sometimes your wife must be telling you that, during the sleep, you actually stopped breathing and you were snoring, and you stopped breathing, and then you woke up, although you woke up 8 hours after you started sleeping, but still you are tired and
Yeah.
you have a typical sleep apnea. This is a sign that you should see the doctor. Snoring is not normal. If so, the doctor will assess that why is this snoring happening?
Yeah.
Is this due to less oxygen in your lungs? Is this due to just bone, just a hypertrophied bone in your nose, which is not
Mm,
a problematic thing? You can just get it surgically,
yeah.
excised to a little bit, so the passage gets clear. So these are the things which only doctor can tell you. So sleep apnea is very important. When you have anemia, you are breathless. Sometimes you are breathless without, climbing the stairs. You are breathless. Sometimes even I'm talking to you, and you can find that that Dr. Asma is slightly breathless when she finishes the sentence. She cannot finish it in one go. She has to take a deep breath.
Yeah.
You will find out that you will have anemia.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, yes. And
Yeah.
I have seen very, very highly intellectual, successful people having less than 10 hemoglobin. I have seen highly intellectual people, they didn't even know that they have HbA1c, which is suggestive of the diabetes. So if they catch it at the HbA1c level, then they can actually have a normal life having diabetes, but still they have a normal life because uh, they have started preventing the food, and they have started all the prevention measures of the diabetes and hypercholesterolemia. This is a doctor telling you. It's not an educationist telling you.
Yeah. No, I'm actually a bit concerned now. I might have to book an appointment with the doctor because half the things you mentioned, I kind of go through them every day myself.
Yes.
And starting off with the snoring part, my wife has told me I snore. I'm like, oh, okay. So,
See,
so yeah,
small little things. If you check you can check your blood pressure. You can
yeah,
see that your family has a history of blood pressure. So
yeah,
you are prone, even if you're 27 years old, but still you're prone. Okay. So you are not fat, but still you can have a cholesterol problem.
yeah.
There are very
Genetics
thin
is,
people having
yeah,
having cholesterol issues. So when there is a cholesterol in the blood, it means you're prone to the heart attack also, even at a young age,
um,
even at the age of
yeah,
30, 35. So if you are not knowing about your figures, your
yeah,
exact family history, gender related issues, lifestyle issues, all the day sitting, then you are actually not taking care of yourself. And if you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of your family?
that's true.
So it
That's
means
true.
you're casual. So I
Yeah,
have
just
actually given you a task.
yeah, living by the day. Dr. Asma, today in this day and age, patients can Google symptoms, find doctors online,
Yes.
read reviews, book appointments online, and even use artificial intelligence to ask questions, health questions. Do you think this has made patients more empowered, or has it sometimes made healthcare more confusing?
Yes, empowered. Yes, they feel that they are empowered. They feel that they have no need to go to the doctor, and at to some extent, they actually don't go to the doctors, which is okay. For a small thing, for small issues, it's okay. But you should be your own judge while seeing that am I not sleeping well since last 5 years? So I'm at a risk. Even
Yeah,
in management, we assess risks. We actually monitor things. So how can we just neglect our body? How can you be a contributing professional in an organization if you cannot just take care of this 6 by 6 body? So you can actually they feel empowered, but they are not. They should know when to stop. They should know the exact fine line when to
Yeah.
see the doctor. And this is when you have a history. You be very honest with the doctor. The doctor, I have a job, 9 to 5 job, and it becomes 8 to 6, and sometimes it becomes 8 to 8. And I'm just sitting in air conditioned environment with all closed and everything and centralized air conditioning, everything. I just go to the toilet and come back. This is my only physical activity. And when I go to sleep, it's just the 5 hours I get the sleep. And even in those 5 hours, I'm snoring also. So
Yeah.
I get up 5 times in those 5 hours. So these
Yeah.
are the things. They feel empowered, but they are not. They should not undermine the importance of clinical judgment.
Perfect, Dr. Asma. This will be the last question for this interview, Dr. Asma. And I think this will really help the patients and the viewers get the idea behind this interview. Dr. Asma, after nearly 35 years in healthcare and education, what's the
Mm.
one health lesson you wish more people understood before they actually became sick?
Took lessons,
Yeah.
and now, since last 10 to 12 years, I have started loving myself. And actually, if you just go back and see my older profiles and older Facebook profiles and my even posts, they you will find them find depression, you will find anxiety, you will find blame gaming, that person has done this, that, but I was not like this. The day I started taking care of my own health, I have stopped unnecessarily pleasing people. Now I spend time on cycling, on swimming, on brisk walk. I started doing weights. I have different friends now. I have different friends. If you have only those types of friends who go to the dhabas and just have till 1 a.m. having tea and just hee ha ha and just the chat, then it
Yeah.
means you are actually, you should go to sleep at 10. And
Yeah.
this is an old lady. If I'm at this age telling you, I'm telling you the juice of my last 35 years. So
Yeah.
if you just take 10% of my advice, still you are a winner.
Wow.
So if you just go to sleep, which is very difficult, but start, at least try. Start that, go to 10. Okay, you will not go to sleep at 10, but 11, but 12. So, but you should take 6 to 7 hours of uninterrupted sleep. If you are having difficulty in sleeping, just find out the pillow, find out the mattress, find out the AC. Is it direct on you? The ergonomics, your seat, you're sitting on the in an office with on a very very bad seat with
Yeah.
very bad chair. All
Yeah.
these things matter. Little things cumulatively matter, and you'll start feeling happy. Start feeling gratitude, whatever you have. You'll start smiling. You'll start feeling young.
Beautiful.
I think this is the, if you stop over explaining things, stop, if you know the switch off button that now the memes have started, all the screen time, just keep it there. Ask your wife just to snatch the phone away. For 2 or 3 hours, just walk, just roam around and watch, just talk. Don't watch even Netflix. There are so many attractive things going on Netflix. So
Yeah.
when you don't see your phone, you are watching Netflix. And when you're not watching Netflix, you are on the laptop making a document for tomorrow morning meeting. So this
Yeah.
is just a switching off screens. It is not switching off.
That's so true, Dr. Asma. I think everything starts with one small, uh, you can say, thing is to just love yourself. If you start loving yourself, you will eventually be in a much better position overall in life. With this, Dr. Asma, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your expertise. If you'd like to learn more about Dr. Asma and her work, we will leave all the details in the description below of this meeting. Thank you so much, and I look forward to having you again on this interview. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
God
you, Ji.
bless.
Allah Hafiz. Thank you.